Jasmine video part 2. So we're going to pick up where we left off about Jasmine becoming walled off, emotionally walled off after the situation with Jafar. And so it's become, who do I trust? So I've had a chance to grieve. Now I don't know who I can trust. So I just need to be on my toes and make sure that nobody can get to me. So the next thing we see basically Prince Ali, Aladdin, her father, and Jafar basically fighting for her, saying, well, I intercede on Jasmine's behalf, is, what Jafar says. And, Aladdin is like, well, I am the Prince Ali of Babylon. Don't let her meet me. And then, her father's like, oh, yes, a prince. Yes. And so she overhears this, and what does she say? She's like, how dare you treat me like an object, treat me less than I am as a human being or as a person. So, I'm out. Deuces. Basically is what she did. And ever since then, she's been very resistant to allowing people to get close to her. And the next time we see that is when she interacts with Prince Ali on her balcony, and she basically tells him, go away. And so she kind of gets, and you notice she kind of softens a bit, even though he has this new carpet and it's really cool. One of the things she asks him, is it safe? And he's like, I don't know. Do you trust me? That was the key that got her onto the carpet. And throughout the way, she's just kind of like, you even see it on the carpet, even though she eventually starts the song, but he's singing to her, saying, look, you can trust me. This is why. And then at the end, when he gives her, the apple, that's when she realizes this is the boy from the market. And then rather than confront him directly, she does something that only he would know and says, hey, it's a shame, Abu's not here. And then that's how she gets him on that. And so there's that dynamic and how she deals with Aladdin and his lies. So I believe to some degree she is aware that he is playing a role for her. But I don't think he realizes that she's kind of letting on. So the next scene that we have, we're going to fast forward to the scene with Jafar, the Sultan, and Jasmine in the throne room, where Jafar has become Sultan/sorcerer. And in that scene, I wanted to really talk about this one because I believe this is the scene that really demonizes Jasmine, because her outfit is a lot more skimpier. She's a lot more vixen-esque. She's a lot more quote unquote sexy. But I think for her, it is showing her part of being enslaved in it. Meaning she can't really leave. She can't move. She really can't do anything different. But even within that context, she's still able to overcome. And she does by what she does. She plays along when she sees Aladdin. And even though Jafar made a wish that he wanted her to fall in love with him, she plays along. So, and I bring that up as well because in sci-fi, there's this dichotomy of women can quote unquote be sexy, but they're not vilified for it, or they're not shamed for it. And I feel like even though Jasmine in this instance is just an animated character, was very much vilified for doing some of the things or making some of those choices that she made based on that. But it also shows that even though she made these decisions, they were ways to reel it in to be able to get Aladdin to have access to the lamp. Because there's no other way that would have happened. So, and then you have the dichotomy of the two, Iago and Abu, fighting for it, the lamp. So I say all this just to kind of round it up to say that these are the characteristics of Jasmine, the character from the 1992 film. And this is the basis of which they have created or piggybacked upon for the 2019 version. So when they say, oh, she's this strong and independent woman, well, Jasmine was always strong and independent. She just knew how to use her talents and abilities to the best of her ability for that specific time. So that concludes my feedback. I hope you enjoy the film.